Hi guys, welcome to a ninth HTML video tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to be learning about HTML text formatting elements, those tags that you can use to format your HTML content. Now in our previous video we learned about HTML styling. Now using the HTML style attributes I told you about, how you can add colors to your web element content, how you can change the fonts, the sizes, and stuff like that. Now in this video tutorial we are going to be discussing about those tags that we can use to format text. Now HTML also defines special element for defining text with a special meaning. Now for example we have bold and italize, we have emphasize tags, small text, deleted text, subscript, superscript, and inserted text. Okay, we are going to be checking them out one by one. Now the first one we are going to be checking out is the bold and the strong formatting. Bold and strong, they are more or less the same. Okay, let's check them out. Now if for example I have this, let me delete this. Okay, now let's check this out. Now the tag for bold is just B. Now always make sure you close the tag, like we all know, like I told you before. Now each of the tags has an opening and closing tags, so anything between them, those two tags, are what is gonna be defined. Okay, alright, now let's check that out in the browser and see what's gonna happen. Now you see this text is bold now. The text is bold. Now you can also do that here and see what's gonna happen. Let's remove this and take it to the end of the paragraph. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see the output. Okay, you see all the text in the paragraph is bold now. Okay, so that's just that. So the next one we are going to be talking about is a strong tag. It's more or less the same thing. Now HTML strong element defines strong text with added semantic, that's strong importance. Now it's more or less the same. Now let's check that out. Let's change this to strong, and the end tag to strong too. Okay, strong. Alright, you've seen there is no difference actually. Now let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Paragraph, let's take. Alright, this is a bold paragraph. Now let's close that B and open it B. Okay, next, sorry, this next one, let's change this to strong and see how it's gonna look like, if there's gonna be any difference between the bold and the strong tag. Okay, the bold tag and the strong tag. Strong. Alright, let's view that in the browser and see what's gonna happen. Now you can see that we have the bold and the strong. Oh sorry, I'm supposed to change this to strong. So as strong, you can see that there is no difference, it's just the same, but they are used to make bold text. Okay, now let's check this out. Now the italics and the emphasize formatting, they are more or less the same. Let's check that out and see. Now we are going to be discussing those formatting and tags. Yeah, the formatting, text formatting element or tags. Okay, alright, now let's check this out. HTML I is just italics is just I. Change this to I. This is a bold, italicized. italize, and this should be emphasize. Change this to M. Okay, you can see that the strong and bold are more of the same thing with italicized and emphasized formatting tag. Okay, now let's check this out. However, there is a difference in the meaning of these tags. The B, the bold and italicized define bold and italic text, but strong and M means that the text is important. Now, most time when you want to use, you should try to distinguish them anyway. Like I told you, there's no much difference between italics text and emphasized text. Now you're going to be using them when you want to like give them a kind of an importance. Now show that if you want to use, okay, let me just say that if you want to show differentiate between the texts that are important in the paragraph or probably in your article, now you're gonna be using M instead of italics. Now if you want to also define an importance to, or probably to create an importance, a sense of importance to a paragraph or probably a text, now instead of using bold you use strong, but you can use them anyhow anyway. There's not gonna be any difference anyway. So that's just that. Now let's check out small formatting. Now the HTML tags small defines small text, so let's check that out. Small. Now the tag small okay, small. This is a small. So let's bring this here. Change this closing tag to small. Sorry, crazy. Small. And this, let's bring this here. Okay, now just as simple as this. You can see that a small paragraph. Sorry, I didn't close that. I didn't close that tag anyway, so that's why it couldn't show the now you can see that this small here, it's very small. Now we can use that to show a small text, to format a small text. So now let's move to the next one. Marked HTML, HTML marked formatting elements or tags. Now let's check this out. Let's change this to, let's say this is a marked. Sorry, there's supposed to be no ed. Mark ma. Like I told you before, I will be a little bit fast in my tutorials because of the time. Because of the time, I always set my time to 15 minutes, so I don't want the image to be too long. Sorry, the video tutorials to be too long. Okay. Now if it's too long, it's gonna be boring, so I need a short and very interesting video. Okay. Mark text. Text. Okay. Now we have, that's 9 minutes, so I still have like 5 minutes more. Okay, let's view this. Okay, you've seen that it's been marked yellow. Okay, let's check the next one. That will be delete, a deleted text. Let me be fast about this. Del, the tag is just del. Del. Deleted, sorry, deleted text. Check that out. Now it's been crossed. The deleted the text in between the tags have been crossed. Now let's check the next one. Inserted. Now check this one out. INS. If it's a valid tag, yeah, it's gonna be, the color is gonna change to blue. Yeah, that means it underlines that. Now I believe there's another one that can also do the same work, actually, just to underline. Sorry, to be fast about this, I'm just gonna be doing I'm just gonna be writing them, then I will view them, then I'll explain it. Now superscripts and subscripts, formatting elements. Okay, now let's check that. Superscript and subscripted, superscript and subscript. Okay, superscript, that's SUP and subscript. Now this is SUB. Okay, underline and inserted, they are more or less the same. Okay, we have the superscript and the subscript. Now in this one can be used, this one is always used when probably you want to do a mathematical function, probably when you want to raise to the power of something, or and this one is where probably a formula in chemistry. Those that did chemistry will know about that. So if for example, let's say this is, let me say x2 to x, and this is x squared. Sorry. Okay, let's view that. Yeah, you've seen that. Okay, it's just like that. So I didn't close this. Okay, text. Okay, this is just that. This is what we are supposed to be talking about today. So in that let me check the time, if I still have like 1 minute to recap everything. Wow, I don't have. So what we did was just the bold, the strong, italicized, emphasized, small, mark, deleted, inserted, underline, superscript and subscript. So take your time, practice on this, work on them, get used to it. Okay, and see you in the next video.